This is my message to the Ummah after listening to Andrew Wilson and Daniel Hakikator's debate. This kafir, Andrew Wilson, mocked Muslims like never before about being backwards, about being, their IQs, mocking our IQs, saying you guys are pathetic. The insults that this man leveled at Islam, may Allah break his arrogance, inshaAllah. There's a reason the Muslim Ummah is behind today, behind technology, behind militarily, behind educationally. People like Andrew Wilson sit there laughing, mocking the Ummah. You're backwards. You don't invent anything. The West gives you your planes, your weapons, your medicine. If we wanted, we'd wipe you out in 2 seconds. They even bring up IQ charts, pretending we're somehow naturally inferior. But here's the thing. None of this is random. There is a purpose behind this. There is design behind this. There is a plan behind this. It makes no sense, absolutely no sense, that Allah calls us the best nation, the chosen Ummah, the beloved of God, and then simply leave us in humiliation. So what does that mean? It means this humiliation is temporary. It means this weakness is part of the plan. It means Allah allowed the kuffar to rise, allowed them to dominate the industrial revolution, to become mighty, to build their technology, their nukes, their drones for a reason. And the reason is simple. The bigger you are, the harder you fall. If Muslims had stayed on top, if we controlled the world, if we were the superpower, where is the miracle when victory comes? Where is the glory? Where is the divine sign? But when the small defeats the big, when the mocked defeats the mighty, when the backwards defeat the ones who thought they owned the planet, that's when the world sees the hand of Allah. It happened before. Dawood versus Jalut, the small destroyed the giant. Musa versus Fir'aun, a tiny oppressed group humiliated an empire. The Sahaba at Badr, 313, defeated a massive army. And it happened in our time, 20 years in Afghanistan, $1 trillion spent, the strongest military in history, walked away in humiliation. These people today trust their technology, their satellites, their jets, their AI, their nuclear bombs. They think that makes them untouchable. But Allah can shatter all of that in a heartbeat. And then the prophecy happens. The Muslims rise, the Muslims win, the Muslims take Jerusalem, and the humiliation of the arrogant will shake the world. And look at the signs already. Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Dubai, literally a desert Bedouin, camel herders, people who had nothing. Now they've built mega cities that the world stands in awe of. If Allah can transform them in a generation, imagine what He will do with the entire Ummah. So yes, we are behind today. That's not a failure. That's the setup. And when the fall of the mighty comes and the victory of the weak arrives, the world will have no choice but to say, this was from Allah.